everybody. Over the next few days, we are going to be looking at how to solve word problems. So today's lesson, you're learning to understand how to represent a problem. So before we solve problems, we need to think about how to represent them and how to understand what we have to do. So this is a remembering and understanding lesson. Success criteria 1 is for you to recall addition and subtraction vocabulary, so different words for addition and subtraction. Success criteria 2 is to identify addition and subtraction vocabulary in a problem. And success criteria 3 is to then represent that problem in a bar model. So the first thing I would like you to do is think about how many words you can remember which mean the same as add. So I'm going to give you one and then you're going to have a go. So I'm going to do this in a bubble map because that's a good way for me to list the different words, but you can do it however you like. I'm going to put the word some. Some means the same as add. Pause the video now and see if you can come up with some more. Off you go. Have you done that? Well done. So you might have come up with some other words, for example, plus, or more, increase. If you increase something, then you are making a number bigger, so you are adding to that number. It's quite hard for me to write on the screen. I'm sure that your bubble maps look much neater than mine. Altogether, so if you are adding something, then you are finding out how much you have altogether. So that's the same as total. If you are adding something, you are finding the total. And that's all that I have for now. So if you don't have any of those on your list or on your bubble map, could you please pause the video now and write those down as well? Off you go. Have you done that? Well done. You'll need to keep that somewhere safe so that you can always refer to that when you're looking at problems. Okay, so you need to keep that safe. Okay, I'd like you to do the same for subtract. So I'm going to give you one word that means subtract, and I'm going to go for take away. Can you think of any more? Pause the video now and see if you can come up with any more words for subtract. Have you done that? Well done. So you might have come up with the word difference. Remember, if we are finding the difference, then we are subtracting. Okay. You might have come up with the word decrease, which means that you are making a number smaller. So we are taking a number away from another number. You might have come up with the words leave or left. Because if you have 15 people on a bus and 6 people leave, then that you are subtracting a number from another number. You are taking a number away. You might have come up with the word remove or removed. Because if somebody had some pencils and we removed some of those pencils, then we are taking a number away, we are subtracting. So if you don't have any of those words on your list or on your bubble map, please pause the video now and add those to your bubble map. Off you go. Have you done that? Well done. So you're going to need to keep that somewhere safe because you will need to refer to that over the next few days in your lessons. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at how you can identify the operation from the wording. So here is a problem. I had 15 pencils. I gave 5 away. How many have I got left now? So I had 15 pencils. I gave 5 away. How many have I got left now? So what we need to do is look at our bubble maps for addition and subtraction and see if there are any of those words in the question. So I can see that I've got the word left. That was one of our words from subtraction. We can also see that if the word away, gave away, we know that that means that something is being removed, something is being taken from the amount. So we know that this has got to be a subtraction question. Okay, so we're looking at the wording and we're thinking, are there any words in our bubble maps that can tell us whether it's addition or subtraction? But we're also thinking, are there any words that might tell us whether we're taking away or whether we're adding more? Okay, let's have a look at another one. I had 12 toy bats. Daddy gave me 3 more. How many toy bats have I got now? Okay, so the word here is more. And remember, that was in our addition bubble map, the word more. The fact that he's given me more means that the amount that I had is getting bigger. So we know that that has got to be an addition question. Okay, now it's your turn. We bought 29 cakes. I ate 13. How many cakes have I got left? I want you to have a look at your bubble maps and see if there are any words in there that would tell us whether it's addition or subtraction. I want you to underline those words and then write in your book addition or subtraction. Off you go. Have you done that? Well done. So the words was left. That was one of our subtraction words, but also the word ate. It's not a subtraction word, but it tells us that an amount has been taken away, it's gone. So we had 29 and an amount has been taken away, it's now gone because somebody's physically eaten it. Okay, so we know that that is a subtraction question. Well done if you got that. Okay, so we can identify whether it's addition or subtraction using the words in the question. But another really good way to find out what you have to do to solve the problem is to represent it in a bar model. And this will be really useful to you as you go further up the school and the problems become more complicated. So it's a really good way to learn it now. So I'm going to show you how I'd represent a problem in a bar model. I got 23 presents from friends. My family gave me 12 more. How many presents have I got now? So the first thing I'm going to do is work out whether I think that's addition or subtraction. I'm going to look at the words again. I got 23 presents from friends. My family gave me 12 more. So there's a word from our list, more. How many presents have I got now? So I know that's addition because an amount is getting bigger. Somebody's given me more than I had. Now I need to think about how I can represent that in a bar model. So I'm going to draw out my bar to separate it, and my total will go there, and the 2 parts that make the total go under here. So I'm going to think about it again. I got 23 presents from friends. So I'm going to put 23 in here because that's what I had at the beginning. My family gave me 12 more. So if my family gave me 12 more, I know that I need to add that 12. And that's going to give me the total amount. Okay, so 23 presents from my friends is what I had at the beginning. I know that I need to add 12 more because that's what they gave me. And I want to find out the total, how many I've got all together. So that's why we put the question mark up there. That's the number that we don't yet know. Okay, so that's how I'd represent that problem in the bar model. I would like you to pause the video in a moment and have a go at representing this one in a bar model. First of all, let's look at the words. I bought a toy car for 40p and a pencil for 15p. How much did I need to pay altogether? So look at the words first. Are there any words that tell you whether it's addition or subtraction? Then put it into a bar model. Off you go. Have you done that? Well done. So we can see we've got the word all together here. We know that that means we're finding the total. We're finding the total amount that I had to pay. So it's addition. That was one of our addition words. We also know that we need to find the total. So we know in our bar model that the total amount at the top is the one that we don't know. That these two amounts are the amounts that we need to add together. They're the two amounts that we need to put together to find out how much it costs for both of them. So they're the two parts of the number that will make the total, 40p and 15p. So there we go, we have represented that in our bar model. Let's have a look at this question together. I had 43 Easter eggs. I gave 12 to my brother. How many do I have left? Are there any words in there that tell us what kind of problem it is? Well done. It's the word left. That tells us, and also the word gave. I gave. That means I have given an amount away. So we know that it is subtraction. Now let's have a look at how to represent that in a bar model. Because we know this is subtraction, we know that we started with 43 eggs and 12 have been given away. So we know that 43 was the total amount, the amount at the beginning. Okay, that was the minuend. And if we have to give 12 away, then 12 is going to be one of the numbers that was taken, one of the parts of that number. So the number that we don't know is here. Okay, have a go at looking at this one. Think about whether it's addition or subtraction from the words, and then see if you can represent it in a bar model. Off you go. Have you done that? Well done. So from the words, let's have a look. I had 27 books. Mummy took away 8. We know that take away means subtraction. How many books have I got left now? So we know that is a subtraction question, and we know that we can represent that in our bar model because we know that our total amount, our minuend, is going to be the amount that was started with. So at the top, we'll put our 27. We know that 8 is part of the number 27. So if I started with 27 books and 8 were taken away, then there's 2 parts of that number. One of the parts is 8, and the other part we don't yet know. So we'll put a question mark in there. And you can see that now it's like a missing number problem, which we already know how to solve. Now it's time for you to have a go at one of the challenges. So there are some word problems on the website. You'll need to choose whether you're going to do challenge 1, challenge 2, or challenge 3. Challenge 1, you just need to underline the words in the problem which tell you which operation you need to use. So just like we've been doing, underlining the words that tell you whether it's addition or subtraction. And then next to it, I just want you to put add or subtract, the symbols that tell us. If you want to try challenge 2, then I want you to underline the words in the problem which tell you the operation you need to use, so the same as challenge 1, and then represent each problem in a bar model like we've just been doing. If you'd like to have a go at challenge 3, you're going to do all of those things. So underline the words in the problem, tell us whether it's addition or subtraction, represent it in a bar model, and then write out the number sentence for each one, explaining how you know that that's correct. I'm going to show you what I mean from this question. So I had 27 books. Mummy took away 8. How many books have I got left now? You've done your bar model. So you know, because it's a missing number problem here, that you've got to start with 27 and take away 8 to give us that amount. So 27 take away 8 equals, you can calculate it if you like, or you can put a question mark. And then I want you to explain how you know that that is the correct number sentence. Why is it not 8 take away 27? Why is it not 27 add 8? So you've got to explain and justify why that is the correct thing to do. You could do that by writing it, or you can video yourself explaining, or you can just tell an adult at home. It's up to you. Once you've finished your challenge, if you'd like to have a go at the optional extension, here it is. Noah saw 12 legs entering the ark. So Noah's ark, he saw 12 legs entering. How many creatures did he see? So I want you to think about with this, is it addition, is it subtraction, or could it be something else? How could this be represented in a bar model? So that's going to give you lots of opportunities to think about how you could represent that problem in a bar model. There's no right or wrong answer for that, as long as you can really explain why you've represented it in that way. So I would like to see you really explaining that carefully. Again, you could do that and take a video of yourself to explain that, or you could write it down. It's up to you. Okay, it's now time for you to have a go at your challenges. So good luck, everybody, and I can't wait to see what you do. Bye.